What is happening, everybody? EJ here with another stream, and today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I'm actually gonna be talking about different stuff. Like I'm just doing a music talk. You know, doing something a little different. Ugh. Sorry, something in my mouth. So we're gonna be I'm gonna be ranking music by different artists and bands, and see what Siri thinks about music. So I'm gonna be doing a CPU gameplay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Siri and what she says about these different artists. So let's kick it off. Siri, what is the best Weezer album?
It is Weezer Teal album.
That's because it's new. It's Blue Album. Blue Album's better. What else? Siri, what is the best Pink Floyd album?
It is The Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, second best. First place is obviously The Wall. Pink Floyd. Yeah, this is some good hits on there. You know. What else? Oh man, I have to think. Siri, what is the best 311 album?
It is Greatest Hits 9303.
No, it's not. That's a compilation album. What is the best Queen album?
It is the Platinum Collection.
That's
That's
a compilation album. What is the best Linkin Park album? No. What is the best Linkin Park album? Stop going to the music app. What is the best album by Linkin Park?
It is One More Light.
No, it is not. It is not One More Light. It is Hybrid Theory. Hybrid Theory is their best album, or their debut. Oh. What is the best Outkast album?
It is Speakerboxxx, The Love Below.
No. Wrong direction. That is the wrong way. It is Stankonia, actually. It is actually Stankonia. What is the best song by Outkast?
It is Miss Jackson.
And you choose a song from Stankonia. Siri. What am I gonna do with you? What else? What is the best System of a Down album?
It is Toxicity.
Second best album, actually. Their best album would definitely be their debut, System of a Down. Excuse me. What is the worst Metallica album?
It is Lulu.
Yes! Thank you! It is Lulu. It is trash.
And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony
What is the
Rizzo.
best Metallica album?
It is Metallica.
Yes, yes. Let's go. I could literally give you a hug right now, but I can't because of your little phone. It is the Black Album.
From the stretch.
Now, that's just my personal opinion, but I was raised on Black Album, and that's what introduced me to Metallica and metal music.
Gone in the inning.
Okay, this is just for jokes. What is the best Shags album?
It is Hot Shot.
I said Shags, not Shaggy. What is the best album by the Shags?
It is Philosophy
Set
of
to
the
deliver
World.
on nothing and
That was
two.
just for jokes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two.
What is the best song by the Shags? It is my powerful.
It is My Pal Foot.
Yes, it is. And plus, Philosophy of the World is probably one of the best albums of all time. I mean, the Three Sisters not being experienced musicians, they were just given cheap instruments by their dad, and they were homeschooled, and they were forced to start a band. It still sounds messy and raw, and it sounds good.
So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No
And
score.
Kurt Cobain says that it's a good album, too. What is the best Slipknot album?
John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one.
It is Slipknot.
Yes, it is. Their debut album. Let's go. It is Slipknot. Now that album has some good tracks on it. It does. What is the best song by Slipknot?
It is Duality.
That's a pretty good song. Pretty good song. I thought you were gonna say Psychosocial, but that's kind of a play. Speaking of songs, what is the best song by Weezer?
It is Island in the Sun.
I would say it ain't so. Because it's so emotionally driven, and just those distorted guitars. It was just, I didn't exist back then, but it was just such a fresh sound back then. And that's like a good thing. New stuff is good. Like, it opens up a new alley.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. Zone, but this is a hitter.
What is the best album by The Offspring?
It is Americana.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you. It is Americana. With Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have
Oh
that
crap,
this
what
inning
else is on it? Why don't you get a job? I did listen to the album. You're gonna go far, kid. That's a good one. Their second best would definitely be their debut. Definitely with Self-Esteem and Come Out and Play.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the
Stink.
best in the game, I think. Consistent, well.
What is the best Black Sabbath album?
You hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate.
It is
He'll get a little
Paranoid.
bit off the strike zone.
Obviously.
One thing that's important that he does, he has the same
What is the
strike zone
best
at first
Blink-182
inning, same
album?
strike zone in the ninth.
Lester's 2-0 home.
It is California.
Get out of here.
No balls and two strikes.
Get out. Just be gone. It is Enema of the State.
2 once more. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
My mom's being loud. Sorry, guys. I do have some
1-2, but he did.
CD booklets behind me to give me some ideas. Oh, crap. What is the best Korn album?
High in the air and drifting out to shallow
It is the
center.
serenity of suffering.
Zobrist backs up and takes care
What?
of it. 2 away.
Since when? Since when?
Bryce Harper, no one aboard for him, and 2 on here in the first.
Started to impress me. Now you're just letting me down. It hurts my feelings. Okay, let's get back to it. What is the best Rage Against the Machine album?
It is Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
XX, 20th Anniversary Special Edition.
Now the first
Yes.
pitch is from Lester.
Oh boy.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It is their debut, Rage Against the Machine. Let's go. What else? What is the best Cheech and Chong album?
Out in front.
Please say Up in Smoke, Up in Smoke.
It is Cheech and Chong's greatest hit.
That's not a studio album. What is the best studio album by Cheech and Chong?
His target looking for
Up
the
in smoke, up in
strikeout here
smoke.
on
It is Crazy Rap.
And an
Colt
off-speed
45 and 2
swung
zigzags.
missed, and with that, the side is
No.
retired.
No, that is not what I said.
And this is still
But in my
nothing,
opinion,
nothing
the
ball.
best Cheech and Chong album is Up in Smoke. Definitely Up in Smoke.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber goes past line against Arizona.
Siri, what is the
He's
best
got
Snoop Dogg album?
It is Doggy Style.
It is. It is. With gin and juice. Laid back. My mind on my money and my money on my mind.
in there.
Such a good song. Introduced me to rap music. What is the best Dr. Dre album?
It is 2001.
Yeah, with the next episode, forgot about Dre. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What is the best Disturbed album?
It is Immortalized. Deluxe version.
Yeah, pretty good decision. Good decision. So, what else? What is the best album by Drake?
A solo home
It is
run
Views.
for Kyle Schwarber, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, second best.
And we'll use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home
What is
run.
the best
You see
album
there,
by
111
Slayer?
miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that
It is
one up
Seasons in
well.
the Abyss.
That one of the new ones. What is the best Iron Maiden album?
Wilson Contreras. As he'll
It
take
is
a
The
look
Number
at
of the
ball
Beast.
1.
2015 Remastered Edition.
Yep. Yep. Hmm.
The 1-0.
What else? What else? What else?
He swung on and missed in that strike 1.
Just reached back
Um,
and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't
You
stand
know what?
a chance.
What is the best Elton John album?
From the windup,
It is
the
Diamonds
1-1
Deluxe.
pitch.
Is that one of his? I think that's his new album.
Ball 2-1.
The strong
Yeah.
that happens.
You just like the new stuff, don't you, Siri?
Secondary pitches can become a one-pitch pitcher.
Have you listened to any classics?
Pitch is over.
Probably not. Speaking of classics, what is the best song by Beethoven?
Strike 2, swinging.
No, stop going to the music app. What is the best song by Ludwig van Beethoven?
Swing and a little blooper.
It is Beethoven's Five Secrets.
He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's not even by Ludwig van. I don't know why I'm asking what's the best Beethoven song is.
Take his first cuts here.
What is the best album by Muse?
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It is Simulation Theory. Super Deluxe.
No, I'm fine. I didn't throw. Oh, man, that made me gag though. Simulation Theory. Since when? You're killing me. That is not a good album.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
What is the best song by Muse?
It is Uprising.
Okay. Fun fact, in Philadelphia tonight, where I live, near where I live, they're actually coming to town and playing tonight. What is the best album by Coldplay?
It is A Head Full of Dreams.
No! No! It is A Rush of Blood to the Head. That has the good stuff on it. What is the best song by Coldplay? You see.
It is something just like this.
That's by the Chainsmokers. Not Coldplay. Probably one of their best songs would be Yellow, because it's just such a good song. Just brings so many memories back. And before my cat was euthanized, I just played it to him, and that was his last song he would ever hear. Okay, so let's get back on track. What else could I do? What is the best song by the Bloodhound Gang?
It is A Bad Touch.
It is. What is the best album by the Bloodhound Gang?
It is Hooray for Boobies.
Hooray for Boobies. Nah, I would say it's Hefty Fine. If you don't know who the Bloodhound Gang is, they're just a local band from King of Prussia, or King of Prussia, however you say it. And they're a good comedy band. What is the best Frank Zappa album?
It is the best band you never heard in your life live.
No. That's not a studio album. What is the best studio album by Frank Zappa?
It is Studio 10.
Since when is it Studio 10? It's apostrophe! Ugh, killing me! Killing me! You know what, let's just close it on a high note. What is the best Foo Fighters album?
It is Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Let's try this again. What is the best Nirvana album?
It is Nirvana.
You're not ending it on a high note. You're not ending it on a high note. You're absolutely killing me. Let's try to end it on a high note here.
That one's gonna find the seats. Strike.
What is the best Led Zeppelin album?
It is Led Zeppelin IV.
Yes, thank you. Now we can move on to worst to best, which is on my Wattpad. If you want to follow me on Wattpad, it's the same name as my channel right now.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Lying to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
So Metallica, worst to best. So I've excluded 598 EP, even though they have some good stuff on there. Still, it's an EP, it doesn't count. Lulu I didn't put on here because it's obvious enough that it's the worst. The absolute worst. And Garage Inc. I didn't put on here. So, whoa. Getting a little personal in my eye. So, kicking off our list, it's obvious enough. It's Saint Anger. With that drum snare sounding like a pot being dropped on a kitchen floor, just tung, tung. Like, dung, dung, dung. Like, that drum snare I'm not crazy about. And what's up with James Hetfield's vocals? Like, Saint Anger, have my name, Saint Anger. And then that, it's push it out, it's push it out. It just sounds like they're just, sorry, had to. So yeah, Saint Anger is kicking off the worst. And next up is Death Magnetic. Now, a few years after Saint Anger came Death Magnetic, and kind of went back into the roots of heavy metal, but not really enough. Next up on our list is Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Now this one kind of goes back to their thrash metal and heavy metal stuff, but it's kind of sounds more mainstream than their original OG days of thrash metal. But that's okay, because it still kind of sounds good. Up next, ooh, excuse me. Up next we have Load. Now Load is when Metallica started to become sellouts. They busted out fur coats, makeup, other stuff like that. Not too crazy about that. Reload. Now Reload is not that bad of an album. Like with Fuel, it's good enough for me. Wait, did Reload have? Wait, hold on. There's a bit of a confusion. I gotta look through the booklets here. Sorry, guys. I goofed. Yeah, so Reload does have Fuel on it. And that's kind of a thrash metal song. Like, it's kind of thrashy. And it's on this list. Number 4. So number 4 on our list, or next on our list, is their debut, Kill 'Em All. Now, Kill 'Em All was a new sound to the metal world. And Kill 'Em All was just their beginning of thrash metal. And it does sound good, but it just doesn't hit it out of the park for me. Next on our list, at number 3, we have And Justice for All, which would be their last album with bassist Cliff Burton. Excuse me. And Justice for All, it's kind of political, kind of, you know, depressing, but it still sounds good with that song One. And it's just anti-war, you know, it's like just very political, but still sounds good. Number 2, we have Master of Puppets. And now, some consider... Wait, where's the Ride the Light? I mean, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I goofed. So, number 3 is Master of Puppets. It does have one of their best songs of all time, Master of Puppets, on there. Number 2 is Ride the Lightning. Now, Ride the Lightning does have some good songs in there, like Fight Fire with Fire. Ride the Lightning, you know. Sorry that I made a mistake. Number 1, Metallica, aka the Black Album. I sometimes call it Don't Tread on Me because of the snake on there, but I chose this to put at the number 1 spot just because I was raised on this album. Like, there's some good hits on there, like Enter Sandman, do 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 do. Say your prayers, it's a one. Don't forget my son, to include everyone. Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted. Some good songs. Another one would be Sad But True, Wherever I May Roam, The Unforgiven, and Nothing Else Matters. Now this would be the first album with their new bassist, Jason, forgot his last name. But yeah, Jason something. But definitely, I think it's their best album. Moving on, let's do worst to best Weezer. So worst to best Weezer. I'm excluding any EPs and live albums because they don't count. Now at number 1, at the bottom of the barrel. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
I didn't number these, so. At number 13, we have Pacific Daydream. Now, Pacific Daydream, just, where did the guitar go? Did they lose their guitar on the plane or something? Like, where is it at? Was that not an option to put guitar in? Feels like summer, feels like poo. It feels like a bummer. I'm sorry. At number 12, we have Raditude. Now, Raditude is Rivers' attempt to be cultured with the mainstream kids and being liberal with them, but it didn't really work out. It sounds too mainstream and out of their league. Number 11 on our list is Make Believe. Now, Make Believe, not that bad of an album, with Perfect Situation and Beverly Hills. That's where I wanna be. Living in Beverly Hills. But that's kind of an overplayed song, but not really. Number 10 on our list is Hurley. Now, Hurley, I'm not that big of a fan of, but with the first song on the list, on the album, with the music video with Johnny Knoxville, Memories, pretty cool, but just how they got an actor to be on the cover of an album. Number 9 would be Maladroit. Now, Maladroit you just have to get used to because it just grows on you. It just is kind of half and half. Half, like, in the roots and half out of the roots. Something you have to get used to. And those people in the comments are just gonna say, Maladroit is underrated. Just stop. Number 8 on our list is The Green Album. Now this is one of their most boring albums. Not really, but their songs Hash Pipe and Island in the Sun is definitely some of their best songs. But the rest of the album, just kind of boring. Number 7 on the list is The Black Album. Now the Black Album definitely has a lot of profanity on here from Rivers. But I don't understand why they have to add profanity into their music. Like, this is the most profanity they had in an album, I think. Number 6 is the Teal Album. Now the Teal Album, yes, I know, it's all covers, but still, it sounds so good. Like, that Africa cover, so good. I like it. Now, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, I like that. Take on Me, and some other stuff. It's just so good. Number 5 is Everything Will Be Alright in the End. Now this is tracing back to the roots, but not really. But it's a good song still. I like it, you may like it, so it's number 5 on our list. Number 4 is the Red Album. Now I think the Red Album is kind of underrated, but Weezer was told that they should make more commercial music, so they did, and this was the result, and it's still a good album. Number 3 on the list would be the White Album. Now this goes back to the roots, and partially back to the roots, but it's just a good album, especially for one of their newer stuff. Number 2, this was a tough choice, Pinkerton. Now I do have Pinkerton on vinyl, but it sounds like very raw. But raw sound is just kind of not my thing. It's just too emotional for me, and like it's just kind of sexist. Just not my kind. And number 1 is Blue Album. Now the Blue Album is their debut album, and it's originally called Weezer. But this album had such a fresh sound in the mid-90s, and it was such a fresh sound for the world of alternative rock music, and it has many good songs on there, like Ooh wee you, I go just like Buddy Holly. Oh oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. And Say It Ain't So. And if you want to destroy my sweater, pull this thread as I walk away. As I walk away, watch me unravel. I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor. I've come undone. Sorry, I just felt like singing those songs because they're so good songs. They're such good songs. And Buddy Holly being on a demo disc for Windows, that was a big step in Weezer's discography, and that's why I think the Blue Album. For all these reasons, I put down Blue Album is number one in my heart. So guys, sorry to cut this short, but I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope y'all enjoyed, and see y'all in the next stream.